Thank you for applying to a position at Assisting Hands Home Care in Michigan. We are doing our best to give the best caregiver experience in the state of Michigan. So we were founded at the start of COVID in the Michigan area, and we have since grown into the vast majority of the Metro Detroit area and Ann Arbor. What we do is we provide private duty home care. We provide mostly one-on-one care in the home, but we also provide what's called wellness teams at a lot of facilities that we work with. So what that means is independent living facilities, we provide the non-medical care at these locations. What this means is there's a lot of positions available throughout the Western Metro Detroit area, the Metro Detroit area, and the Ann Arbor area. A few things that we're gonna go over is how does Assisting Hands Home Care work and why is it an ideal choice for you as a caregiver? Number two, we're gonna go over the compensation. And number three, we're gonna go over how the app works and what the benefits of working here are. So number one is, this is a very rewarding career where it's a little bit different than, working steady hours at like a factory or at an office. In this job, it's not for everybody, but it's giving back and working to take care of people's health. So we work primarily one-on-one in the home, and that means providing great home care for those in need. People with Parkinson's, people with strokes, people receiving what's called respite care. That means if a family member is taking care of them, we're getting that family. The majority of what we're doing is non-medical care. This means you won't have to have a special license. Although that helps, we do compensate a little bit more for that. And you won't have to inject people with needles. You won't have to change bladder bags. You won't have to put medication in them. You won't have to do special tasks. Realistically, we look for reliable, warm personalities that are trustworthy in the home. People that we can trust our clients and our loved ones in regards to taking care of them. So that's what we're looking for. Those are our primary traits that we look for. We want reliable people, people who say they're gonna be where they're going to be, and people who are trustworthy, because we're trusting a life to you, the caregiver, and that's a very special job. So we definitely appreciate too. We always pride ourselves on providing some of the most competitive compensation structures in the state of Michigan. So we always check what the other companies are paying, and we like to be just a little bit more than them to make sure that you're happy with your job and that we really entice you to take great care of our clients. So just because this video could age and the price generally goes up, I won't give a specific value, but it does show it in the job posting. We are very competitive. We pay once per week. We pay more for licenses like CNA or 2 years of caregiving experience or even 6 months of caregiving experience. We also pay more for shifts that are picked up the same day. So that could be a few dollars more potentially. And we also provide healthcare benefits. Since you're taking great care of our clients, we have to take care of you and your family. So we do provide benefits, and that includes healthcare benefits at 60 days. We do have a review period where your salary can go up by at least 50 cents if you're doing well, if you're showing up to shifts on time, because we want to retain our great caregivers. There's also reward structures. So if you do a great job and your name is mentioned in a review, if you're able to recruit more of your friends that are also great caregivers, if you're able to help spread the word and get the word out about Assisting Hands, we want you to be part of the team and grow. We want this to be a place that you can grow and improve your career. So number three is, here's really how it works. You come in for an interview. So in the interview right here, I'm going to send a link to you by text, and it's going to include a link to the application we use. If you can put in your driver's license, your social security, and your information, like where do you live, where do you want to work, what your contact information is, and at least 2 references. If you do that, that lets us move on to the in-person interview. So in the in-person interview, we get to know you to make sure you're a good fit for our clients. And as we do that, we go over a few things. We go over some basic paperwork. we do require two things. And those two things are a TB test, and we do require a CPR test. Now, down in the show notes right here, we do include some locations where you could get them. And number two is places where you could get an online CPR test, so you can get the ball rolling. Although when you come in person, we will show you how to do that. And then if that process goes well, we like to meet you for orientation. And orientation, that's when you get your bank account set up, fill out your contract, get through all your paperwork. We go over how to use our app called Access Care. And what this does is, as you get set up, you sit down with our scheduler and they start putting up a schedule for you. So what this means is, if you want to work nights, we try and find you clients that have night shifts available that match your personality. At the same time, we watch out for you, the caregiver. And what that means is we want you, the caregiver, to have a great fit. So for example, if you're allergic to cats, we don't want you with cats that can make you allergic. And number two is, we don't want you to be put in a situation you don't feel comfortable with. So if you're having a hard time with a certain client, it might not be a great fit. If your personality doesn't fit with a certain client, we might find a different caregiver for that position. But we really value you. We want you to grow as a caregiver, to learn new skills, to get training, to have a very meaningful career with us at Assisting Hands Home Care. And we want you to get compensated well and grow your career with us. And I hope you're the right person. Click on our links below to get in touch with us. If you're in the Metro Detroit area, join the most exciting growing team of caregivers in the Metro Detroit and Ann Arbor area. We look forward to working with you. Thank you.